Welcome back to SB Nation and the Sporting Gentlemen. That is what we are calling ourselves now. The Fat Cats in Washington declared. And I like it, actually. I like it a lot.
I do, the Sporting Gentlemen.
Yes, and today's show, branding. Today's show is brought to you also by the common cold and phlegm. It's very real.
That's your way of saying that you have a cold?
It's all about me.
Okay.
Yes. Let us talk about the embattled Arkansas coach-ish right now, Bobby Petrino, on leave indefinitely for an inappropriate relationship. Is it a fireable thing that he did, lying to the athletic director about his inappropriate relationship?
I think it is a fireable offense. I also have, was raised on you must be honest at all times, and my parents always said to me, it's worse if you lie. Whatever you do, and that's the sort of thing that he goes to the athletic director and is dishonest with them. That makes the entire program look bad. It makes the athletic director look bad. So.
Especially when he's the face of that very program.
Exactly, he represents the school every time he steps outside.
An SEC school football program, it doesn't get bigger at that school than the football program.
Than hiring a 25-year-old woman and having sex with her when you have a wife and 4 children.
Right. The interesting story to me, by the way, is the football side of things, because Arkansas is having as successful a run as they have had in recent years.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask you. Can they afford to fire Bobby Petrino?
I think they can. I think they'll take a hit in some ways, but at the same time, recruiting is everything. They're a second-tier team within the SEC. They're not competing with LSU and Alabama year in and year out. And then you also have Florida and Tennessee, who will eventually get back to where they've been.
Yeah, they never stay down.
Right. So the fact that Arkansas is a second-tier team, you can find another really good coach in the South. There's assistants all over the place. Kirby Smart. I don't think Gus Malzahn's coming back after his time went so poorly in Fayetteville, but I still feel good about Arkansas's ability to keep their status as perhaps a top 15 program.
You feel that Petrino's maybe lifted them up where they can get another coach of equal quality.
Right, and recruiting, like I mentioned, is everything, and the fact that he has to go into living rooms and face parents with this hanging over, and he was already considered
much harder to do without a motorcycle to get there.
He needs a bus pass, or he needs to hang glide or something.
Public transportation in the South, not so hot.
Not the greatest. So the fact that, he does have to look at these people, and he's already known as a scumbag, as you know from his NFL time, from his time at Louisville. So it sort of added up to kind of a disaster. So it feels like they should move on from him.
I agree.
Yes. And now let's watch fat people trying to catch footballs.
Whimsy.
Giggle, giggle, giggle. Northwestern Wildcats. These are where the fat people are.
Go Cats.
Does it make you feel better or worse about the 2012 season?
I love everything that Pat Fitzgerald does.
And I love everything about fat people trying to catch footballs. So that is all the time we have today. Comment down below, subscribe up above, like us on the YouTubes. It's that sweet Lady L. Give us that like. We will see you soon. That's Matt Alford. I'm Dan Rubenstein.